I always think that melody's like Pavarotti on speed. But are there ways that we could make the tune even more expressive, perhaps by distorting the time, by playing sooner or later? And in fact, are there ways in which we can surprise or satisfy the listener by doing that? In 1756, the English composer Charles Avison wrote down two of the things that we don't want from our audience when we're performing to them: disgust and indifference, or want of attention. What we want from our audiences is surprise or satisfaction. And so the clue to everything that we want to do is to lead the audience to expect something, and then either to satisfy it or to surprise them. Now, the reason I'm starting off with this is because there's a marvellous surprise. And there's a very unexpected C natural in this, which is a surprise. So let's get into that a little bit. Let's go from this sort of B majorish bit here. And then when we get here, don't hurry, but surprise us.
Okay.
The way that it speeds up that little bit before. I like that. Now, I want you to try one thing, and this is just a bit controversial, a bit subtle, but what if you lengthen that one already?
Okay. So
that you slow down into your surprise a little bit more. So what I'm hoping Sophie will do is just keep us waiting that moment longer and see if it affects it. We still need the same run, I think. Too much. Yeah. One always overshoots. One always overshoots. It's a terrible thing to try and react, but good, good. Now do it perfectly. To play it with there. Now, the other moment of surprises is when this, which sounds so like a dominant seventh, that chord we tend to think is going to go, do we not? But Mendelssohn knows that it's not a dominant seventh. It's what I like to call a dominant seventh in drag. It's a German sixth. That's what it is. And so you'll hear that so far from going, it's going to do something very different. Where should we go from? Then you can surprise us with it. Or, of course, what you might prefer to do is to satisfy us.
Okay.
You might, yes, satisfy us. But at any rate, you lead up with the sense of expect. Let's go from there.